Grandmother arrested. Outside her home, what they discovered left them speechless. In a quiet neighborhood just outside Phoenix, a grandmother stepped out of her front door, only to find herself staring down the barrels of federal rifles. Commands echoed through the air. Armed men in tactical gear barked orders, demanding she raise her hands and turn around. Startled and terrified, she froze. Known in her community as a gentle, soft-spoken woman, she suddenly found herself being forced to the ground by strangers treating her like a dangerous criminal. The agents informed her she was a fugitive. They claimed she had violated parole and that there was a warrant out for her arrest. They told her she was Carol Rozak, a convicted felon wanted for bank fraud. She tried to explain they had the wrong person, but they wouldn't listen. 6 rifles remained pointed at her as she pleaded. The threats escalated. Comply or be hit, comply or be tased. In reality, her name was Penny Lynn McCarthy, a grandmother of 12, a great-grandmother of 2, and a woman who had never had so much as a brush with the law. Despite her protests, she was handcuffed on the spot and taken to a federal detention center outside Phoenix. She remained chained throughout the ordeal and was strip-searched 3 separate times. For 27 hours, she sat in fear, convinced this was more than just a mistaken arrest. She began to believe she was being abducted. At one point, she was certain she would never make it out alive. The trauma ran deep. As a survivor of childhood abuse, she had spent over 2 decades in therapy trying to heal. But in a single day, every step of that recovery was shattered. The basis for the arrest? A photo pulled from Facebook. The real fugitive, Carol Rozak, had green eyes. Penny's eyes were blue. DNA and fingerprints later confirmed what she had said all along. They had the wrong woman. After 27 hours in custody, she was finally released. Now, Penny Lynn McCarthy is suing the U.S. Marshals for what they put her through, and the agency has remained silent, citing ongoing litigation.